Good morning, students. So I welcome you for the today's session. And in our last class, I said about that what is that power, and before that, how to find that potential energy and kinetic energy. So concept related to that energy, right? So and before that, work is how work is done, and what is that formula for that work done, and what's the derivation for that energy. So these are the things so far we discussed. Anyway, we are going to do today we are going to do that some problems, and one concept is there, so commercial unit of energy. Okay, so kindly please take a note and listen it. Okay. Okay, students, in our last class we have seen that potential energy and potential energy problems based on that, and power based on that problems. And today we are going to see that commercial unit of energy. Okay, so commercial unit of energy. So just a minute. So commercial unit of energy. So what is that commercial unit of energy actually? So we know that in my last class I said energy can be said in terms of joule. Okay, 50 joule, 20 joule, so whatever it is, so it will be measured in terms of joule energy. So joule is actually, it is too small. Okay, so when you are representing any what's called in electric devices, so the consumption of that energy will be, we call it as joule, but in the practical way, as I said that the higher unit of energy we can calculate in terms of kilowatt hour. Okay, so kilowatt hour, so the energy joule will be very too small. Okay, very small it is, so we have to take it into bigger account. Okay, so bigger unit of energy, so for example, see here, so bigger unit of energy we represent, how it we represent means, so 1 kilowatt hour. So this is that bigger unit, right? So as I said in my last class also, watt is that very small quantity, so we have to convert it into kilowatt. Okay, so whenever you are converting that kilowatt and how many hours that particular electric device is working, if you multiply that one, you will get that energy. Okay, how much energy is consumed. For example, one bulb is glowing for 5 hours, so that means what's called there will be some power, and it will be running at 5 hours, 4 hours, means it can consume some energy, right? So that means the energy can be calculated how many hours the particular electric device is working, and how much power in it will be circ. Okay, so this is can be considered as the commercial unit of energy. So the commercial unit of energy we can say in terms of 1 kilowatt hour. So what is that 1 kilowatt hour means? So 1000 joules of energy. Okay, so actually, so 1000 joules of energy in that on second, particular second it is running. Okay, so that is called that 1 kilowatt. Okay, so that means 1 kilowatt hour. Okay, so anyway we can represent that 1 kilowatt hour in terms of joule, means how can we write in terms of joule means, so 1 kilowatt equal to 1000 watt, and 1 hour equal to how many seconds, we have to convert it to seconds. So 1 hour equal to 60 minute, 60 minute we have to convert 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. So if we multiple means, so 1000 into 6 into 6, 36 and double zero, so 3600. So here we can write 36 into 10 power, so 3 5, so 10 power 5. So otherwise we can write 3.6 into 10 power 6. Okay, so joule. Okay, so energy here, so this much energy 3.6, so 1 kilowatt hour is the commercial unit of energy. So how 1 unit energy means 1 kilowatt hour. Okay, so remember that one. So how 10 power 6 came means, so here there is no point, so the point is here. So if you move to that point towards your left side means we can add 10 power 1 here. So 10, how many digits you are moving, that much 10 power you can add it. So 3.6 into 10 power 6 joule. So energy will be equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joules. Okay, so this type kind of only we have to calculate, students. So this is a called commercial unit. So one unit which is equal to 1 kilowatt hour. Okay, so generally we know that, so in terms of kilowatt only we have to find out. Okay, so whenever they said to find how much energy will be there, means in terms of kilowatt you have to find. Okay, because the watt is a very small quantity, so 1 kilowatt and into multiple by hour means you will get that answer. Okay students, so based on this one we will work out one problem. Okay students, so 1 unit of commercial unit, 1 unit equal to 1 kilowatt hour. Okay, so that means 1 hour a particular electric device, 1 hour if it is running means, so how much energy will be consumed, okay, at the rate of 1000 joule per second. Okay, so anyway we will work out some problems. So exercise 11 point, sorry, exercise not example, so example 11.9. so what is the problem? Just read the problem. An electric bulb of 60 watt, so an electric bulb of 60 watt is used for 6 hours per day. Okay, so calculate that units of energy consumed in 1 day by the bulb. Okay, so first one you have to know that electric bulb of 60 watt, so 60 watt means you have to write the given value. Okay, so power how much? So power means 60 watt, so power equal to 60 watt, and it is used for 6 hours per day. So daily there means 6 hours, so 6 hours per day, 6 hours per day they are using, and calculate the units of energy consumed in 1 day. Okay, so calculate the units of energy in 1 day. Okay, in 1 day by that bulb. Okay, so first one, in 1 day how many hours they are using? So 6 hours. So power they given, so power they given 60 watt. As I said, watt is that very small quantity, so we have to convert into kilowatt. Okay, so how to convert power, that 60 watt into kilowatt? So actually we know that 1 kilowatt equal to 1000 watt. Okay, otherwise 1000 watt equal to 1 kilowatt. So that means 1 watt means, so see here I will write 1000 watt which is equal to 1 kilowatt. Okay, so that case 1 watt means how many kilowatt? So 1 divided by 1000. Okay, so 1 divided by 1000 kilowatt. Okay, convert that 60 watt into kilowatt. So 1 watt equal to 1 by 1000 kilowatt. That means 60 watt means 60 into 1 divided by 1000. No, so that means 60 divided by 1000. So 60 divided by 1000 kilowatt. So this 0 cancel, and 6 divided by 100. So 6 divided by 100 how can we written as 6 divided by 100 for 20? So 20 means here after decimal point, if you put decimal point, after that 2 digits only will come. So that means how to write 0.06 watt. Okay, so 0.06 watt I will write here. So power equal to 0.06 watt. But that particular bulb is they are using how many hours daily? 6 hours they are using. Okay, so this is for 1 day, so 1 day they are using. So calculate that how much energy can be spent. So you know that one formula, power equal to work divided by time, and same way power equal to work means what is that? Is change in kinetic energy divided by time. Okay, so that means energy, change in kinetic energy divided by time. We can write in terms of energy divided by time also, that energy will be change in kinetic energy divided by time. So here we have to calculate energy only. So energy means what is that formula? Power into time. So time will go that side, that means power into time. So energy means power into time. Okay, can you understand? Power equal to energy divided by time, so energy equal to power into time. Okay, now we know that power also, power what is that value? 0.06 watt, and time equal to 6 hours. So just multiple it. So energy equal to 0.06 into that time. So time you have to calculate in terms of kilowatt hour only we have to calculate. Okay, because this is a commercial unit. So 6 hour, so 6 hour means no need to convert second and all. So they asked 1 kilowatt hour. Okay, the commercial unit in terms of energy consumed, in terms of units. So units of energy means 1 kilowatt hour. So this kind of only we have to find. Okay, so that means you have to multiply that one value So 0.06 into 6. Okay, so multiply this value 0.36 joule. Okay, 0.36 joule. That means joule we can write it in terms of kilowatt hour. Okay, that is the energy, commercial energy, no? So that means we can take 0.061 kilowatt, that means kilowatt hour. So energy in terms of kilowatt hour. Okay, that means 1 unit. So we can written as 0.36 kilowatt hour or 0.06 unit of current. Okay, so this kind of only we have to find it. Okay, students. Okay, so the next thing is actually we are moving to that exercise sums, and the first question actually. Okay, students, and we will solve that exercise questions. Okay, so exercise questions, first one, what is the thing is in that look at that activities listed below and reason out whether or work done or not work done. Okay, in the light of your understanding of the term work, so whether work is done or not. So from the given example we have to find that one. Okay, anyway, so we'll solve that first one. Suma is swimming in a pond. Okay, so swimming in a pond, so you have to know that see, whenever she swims means she applied the force in this direction and the displacement also along this direction. Whenever you are swimming, just consider that one by using your hand and leg and all. So you are pushing that water and we are applying that force in that towards the direction, and the same way we are moving also that particular direction. So that means, so the first case work is done, so we can say that, so work is done. Okay, so in the second one we will do that second one. A donkey is carrying a load on its back. Okay, a donkey is carrying a load on its back. So imagine when the load is here this much. Okay, so this one I will represent in terms of W. Okay, so the donkey is going this direction, that means horizontal direction, but that weight, the weight is acting downwards, right? So that means weight is considered, what's that weight? So that's a force. Okay, weight is a kind of force which is acting towards the earth, okay, due to the gravitational force. So that means your force will be acting downwards, but your displacement acting in that perpendicular direction. Okay, so force downwards, so perpendicular to that one force is acting. So that means in this case, in that scientific manner, in science, we cannot say this is that work is done. So both are perpendicular to each other, means work done should be 0. So that means no work is done. So we can write that is no work done. Okay, so no work done. So please remember that. Okay, and the third one, so you have to know that when the force is applying in one direction, particular direction only, the displacement should be happen. So that time only we have to consider that's a work done. And then third one, a windmill is lifting a water from a well. So windmill is lifting a water from the well means displacement in this direction, and lifting that force, that means against that gravity. Okay, so the force is against that gravity it is acting, so the work is done. Okay, so we can call it as that negative work. Okay, so not negative work, so work is done. Okay, windmill is lifting the water from a well, so force and displacement, that is direction, so that means we can say that work is done. Okay, so work is done. Okay, for that. And next one, a green plant is carrying out photosynthesis. So green plant is carrying photosynthesis means what is the thing is we cannot say which is the force, which is the displacement, so we cannot say. So that means no work done. Okay, so no work. And next one, an engine is pulling a train. So an engine is pulling a train means how to denote that? So engine is going this direction and your train, that compartment also moving this direction. That means force is applying this direction and displacement also this direction. That means work is done. Okay, so work is done. Okay, students. And the next one is food grains are getting dried in the sun. So food grains are getting dried in the sun means we cannot predict where is that force, where is that displacement, exactly they didn't mention. Okay, so we can call it as that is no work done. Okay, so no work. So next case is actually a sailboat is moving due to wind energy. Yes, due to wind energy, the boat also moving this direction, and force also this direction, displacement also this direction. That means work is done for the last one. Okay, so this kind of examples they give, and you have to find whether that work is done or not. So imagine that one, when you are applying that force in the particular direction, your displacement should be along the direction, and when the force is acting this direction and displacement in this direction, means we cannot consider that is work done should be zero. Okay, so work done is there is no work. So this is that case right, and this is the wrong. Okay, the no work done. Okay, so anyway, we will do in that next slide some problems and some questions also, so you have to wait. Okay, the next question is actually we will move to that numericals. So some numericals they given, I think.